Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. If you are new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie, and if you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you when I'm talking to them. I may say them when I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. You can go straight to my website, EnlightenedAuntie.com, to book a session with me. My books are always open. I am currently running a special on live reading sessions for 111.11. Normally they run 155. So that special is that price point is going to be here until the end of November. And as we get closer to the end of the year, I also offer a 12-month look ahead. I think it's 150. Child, I don't even know. Like, I do have an option though for a year ahead, where we look at the theme of each month, look at any substantial obstacles, the lesson behind the obstacles, and advice of how to navigate the month. So if you're interested in that, you can find it on my website. Let's jump in. I have a really narrow window. I've got a busy day today, so I figure I'd squeeze this one in before I start meeting with clients. So let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody's rested. Let's tap in. All right. Take one more. Okay. Well, all right. So what I've got here, it looks like there's a situation. Somebody here may be questioning. Somebody here may be questioning. All right. So there could be somebody here. Hell, collectivist, could be you. There's a situation. It could have been a false start. Could have been, so it could be relationship based, but it doesn't have to be. Could have been a business idea or something like that. But it does have, it's, you know, whenever I see the eggs in these cards, for me, that's something that has the ability to grow and blossom into something much bigger and greater. Okay. But at the center of the spread, I've got regeneration. So there may be potential here for like a do-over, because a regeneration card is about second chances and an opportunity to revisit something. But it is advisable that someone ask the really important questions about the intentionality behind revisiting whatever this is. If it's a relationship, then it's the energy of somebody feeling like there's some unfinished business left on the table, a lack of closure, a feeling as though there's something, you know, we didn't really fully actualize the whole thing, so let's go back to it. And again, what's in between the unfinished symphony and the regeneration is the questioning of why. But why talks about the intentions, okay? Now, moving forward, I do see that there may be something within this situation that is not necessarily being viewed clearly or not being seen as it is. It seems very appealing, but there could be something that's kind of missed. Collective, this also could be you, because the way that I'm looking at this, I kind of see a few things here. But if this is you down here with this deep knowing, it comes across as, yes, there's a situation here that may have been left undone, prematurely abandoned, or whatever. It didn't really actualize. And somebody may want to come in for some type of reconciliation, but collective, you may know that this person that is approaching you is wearing a mask, and the way that they're presenting themselves is it's not all what they're presenting. I heard it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Now, I am getting another, I just got another download. If you're being presented with a situation like some type of an offer or an opportunity, the why is for you as well. Okay. I want you to think long and hard. And I think I've been talking about this. Like, if you've got somebody that may be approaching you with some type of an offer, vet that offer really well, because I do get the sense that, and I've said it before, like anything that's coming back from your past is just coming in to slow down your progress because you're getting too far ahead of them. So keep that in mind, all right, when you're dealing with situations and people that you've already dealt with, okay? Actually, I'm going to move these cards. Okay. What this feels like, you might be, okay, like I said, you could be a little bit reluctant to accept whatever this offer is. If somebody comes back towards you and says, hey, let's, revisit it. Even if this is something, like I said, like originally I said, a business idea. Like if there's a business idea here, because the outer cards kind of feel like there's something that hasn't been done. There's foundational work that hasn't been done, or somebody here hasn't put in any effort, right? But the center cards are serendipity and peace, and they're both connected to this regeneration, the second chance, the second opportunity. All right. Okay. All right. This actually makes more sense. Okay. So I kind of feel as though, remember I said there's somebody here that may be wearing a mask, or what they're presenting to you is not exactly what it is, okay? Um Collective, what I find really interesting is I'm looking at all the cards in the formation, because I've got them kind of like in an inverted triangle. All right, so let me tell you, there is definitely a connection here that, yeah, it's definitely connected to your past. Somebody wants to come in and tell you the truth. Um, and what I heard, yeah, okay. When I was saying somebody wants to come and tell you the truth, the person that wants to approach you, this person that's connected to your past, I think you feel like home for this person, whatever that means to you, okay? Um and it almost feels like, now that if there's been some distance between you, this person may also be realizing or seeing from another lens why you've moved the way that you have. Okay. Now, at the center of this spread, I have soulmates in the reverse. So this absolutely could be a connection that has come undone, that is, no longer you, whether you're speaking to them or not. I do get the impression that this person, like I said, they haven't done any of the actual work. They're not putting in any work, or have not made any effort to restore the relationship. And I see that in a couple of different places, where they're not, like, yes, it came apart, but they haven't actually done anything to correct it or to fix it. And I do see a sense that they're a little bit upset, because you appear to be very peaceful. You're in a very peaceful state. You found your peace. You may have even, initiated a whole new life, initiated a new cycle without this person. And things, it's almost as if, it's funny, I was just having a conversation with a client about this earlier. It's almost as if they too can see the difference in your life now that they're not a part of it. They see that you were given a second chance to do things differently, you know. And I do feel like if they do come into you trying to say, hey, you know, we've got some unfinished business here and I need closure, I also feel as though you would think that it's kind of foolish to go back simply because you may recognize that this person had, like I said, deep knowing, you recognize that this person hasn't changed. They're still wearing a mask. You on the outsides of this soulmates card that's in the reverse are breathe and peace. And both images are giving me, like, you seem to be in a very, very good energy. And I think you're just, I think I mentioned this a few readings back where, like, whoever this person was, like, they just refused to, like, kind of, it's almost like they refuse to conform. They just don't want to do things the way that they should be done. They want to do things the way they want them done. And I kind of feel like it's almost like a cycle of somebody being perpetually unhappy because they keep making the same kind of choices. But they don't want to actually do the work to bring about changes within their own lives. This person could also be like looking at you to be the happiness in their life. And again, happiness is an inside job. So this person needs to look within and do some work on themselves. Yeah, it's not. And here's the thing. You going back towards that energy or being in alignment with that energy, it's not fated. It's not supposed to be. Yeah, you've already, and if you go back, listen, if you go back, if you entertain it, if you go back and entertain it, you're just telling the universe that you're not done learning your lesson. I know exactly who I want to send this to. You're just signaling the universe that you haven't learned your lesson and you're ready for round 3 or 4 or 5, however many times you've been doing this shit with this person. Like my daddy used to say, how many times do you need to get run over by the train before you get your ass up off the tracks? Real shit. How many times do you need this person to show you that they ain't shit? They wear a mask. They don't even know how to be honest with themselves, let alone you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. They're unhappy because they're alone now. So they never saw this coming. They also never imagined that people would kind of walk away from them because, like, I don't think that you're, yeah, and if they come to you, they're only looking for this, they're only looking for some help. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They're only wanting to come towards you because they need your help. Whether that's financial or just emotional support, neither here nor there. But again, like I asked, how many times do you need to get run over by the train before you get off the tracks? Because this person hasn't done any of the foundational work on themselves. They're not doing anything to make themselves happy. It's almost like they want you to put your cape on and come and save them. We're not doing that. And I know that I haven't been talking about Pluto in Capricorn, and it's a big deal. I just don't work with Pluto. That's just not one of the planets I work with. But with Pluto coming out, being in Capricorn for the very last time, for I think until mid-November. I think it's the 15th, something like that. The biggest thing and the biggest takeaway from this situation, This Pluto and Capricorn cycle has been in place since 2008. We are wrapping up a very, very significant time energetically. We're wrapping up this cycle where power, significant power, there's a shift, right? Now, the big takeaway of some of the stuff that I've been seeing on social media, the one thing that I actually loved, that kind of summed up the energy, is no is a complete sentence. No, without having to explain yourself. Okay. You know, I've been talking about this Aries North Node, Libra South Node the entire time that we've been in these nodes. Aries North Node is about what we want for ourselves without sacrificing that for the sake of being in connection with someone else. Libra, natural 7th house of partnerships and relationships. We are not sacrificing ourselves anymore. Now, if you choose to do that, you're entitled. Go ahead. But what you will do is you will just put yourself back on that damn hamster wheel that you've been trying to get off of all of this time. We're tired. We're tired. If you're not tired, that's your business. I'm tired. I want off. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, the peace that you found, just this whole section, the peace that you found, don't give that up for anyone. I don't give a shit who they are or what position they held in your life, or if they're your mother, your brother, your sister, whoever it is. Because I'm seeing here with this chaos and conflict, like there's definitely somebody here who, again, they never thought that you would walk away. They never thought that you would distance yourselves. But I think you may have already learned your lesson. This person's upset because you're in a peaceful state by choosing not to give to this person. Because I just, based on the cards that I have here, this is somebody that you were giving to and giving to and giving to and giving to and giving to all the time. And they weren't giving you shit. And if they did give you something, it was really little. It was really little. So if they're upset and they're not happy that they're not getting what they want, shame on them for misusing and abusing their connection with you. Oh yeah, they're alone. And they don't really have much of a choice but to kind of walk away. There's conflict. If they were choosing other people and aligning themselves with other people over you, those people are now walking away from them. And this person is stressed out because there are changes going on in their lives, and they haven't even really taken the time to think about what their next steps are. They're just desperately trying to hold on. They refuse to walk away. See, here's the thing. I don't think this person knows who they are outside of the mask that they wear. What I do know is that the connection or the relationship or whatever this is that they want a second chance to do, whatever they're trying to present to you, it's not a reflection of who you are. So why would you want to, if we're talking about a person, why would you want to tie yourself up to somebody or be, in alignment or try to force yourself into alignment with somebody when the connection or whatever it is not a reflection of who you are? This person is not, they're not like who you are. And again, I think you also know that it would be foolish for you to even to even take those steps to try to build something with this person. Yeah. They want your help. Yes. You stop letting this shit live rent free in your head and you see beyond the mask. That's the reason why you're at peace, because you already know what you're dealing with. And here's the thing. If this person had genuinely done the work, you were supposed to be like, if they had done the work, they were meant to be a part of your life, but this person made other choices. And so they got to live with the choices that they got to live with the choices that they made. Yeah, they don't like the changes because you've already made a decision. You're like, yeah, I'm out. And yes, you may have at one time seen this person as being, part of your soul tribe or being even a soulmate, right? But if this person is so miserable and unhappy, there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can do that's going to make it better for them. And again, if you go back into connection with this person, you're going to be the one still doing all the heavy lifting. So ask yourself, is that some shit you really want to do? Is that what you want to put yourself through again? Yang and time to go. Look, there's nothing else for you to do here. Literally, there's nothing else for you to do here. But breathe and breathe easy, because now this is not your problem anymore. It's only going to be your problem if you let it be your problem. Yes, you're not stuck in the past anymore. And while you may still have love for them, I also feel like you're being like another person or another situation. If this is like a business deal or something, like this deal is not it, but if you reject it like you're supposed to, another deal comes in right behind it. So same thing if it's a person. If you reject this person, your soulmate, your like the person that's supposed to take the space is going to come in. Okay. There's nothing for you to do here. Yeah, now I'm repeating cards. They're just going to be very, very unhappy. There's somebody here who wants to kind of go back to being like, why can't we go back to the way things used to be? Because if we go back to the way things used to be, life sucked. You know what I'm saying? It sucked. It sucked for us. Not so much for them. They received the benefits of having us in their lives. Now that they're not getting those benefits, they're very unhappy. I don't see nothing out here. They don't want me to talk. I don't see anything out here that implies that they would change or that they have changed. I just don't see it. And I feel like if you jumped back into the fire, you're just going to get a repeat cycle of what you just came through or what you healed from. You're ready for change. I like it. And this person may be getting some information, whether it comes from you or it comes from somebody else, that they're not going to get a second chance. They're not going to get a second chance. And they think it's unfair and you're being rigid. They don't want to be alone. It's so unfair because you've got people around you. And they're upset because they don't have the same energy around them. All right, how much time do I have? Okay, really, really quick. Let's grab some index cards. We're going to make this a short reading because I have a client in 9 minutes. But if any parts of this reading resonate for you, or if it's giving you clarification or confirmation of what you already know, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm. You humbled them all. Mad that they haven't stopped you. Someone's in deep despair over the distance. Could be dealing with a Pisces. You have jealous family members out here. Somebody's misogynistic. Ew. Somebody's suffering from bad health. They knew the truth the whole time. So you got somebody here that's a traitor in your camp. They know that you don't need them. Family. So family is definitely very prominent here. Somebody here could be suffering from bad health. Scorpio may be involved. Return to sender is working. Somebody tried to ruin your reputation with slander. Somebody cannot be trusted. Somebody hates that your intuition is on point. Heh. Somebody's losing hope. Someone's in deep regret. You may have these people blocked. Somebody here uses manipulation tactics, and that's why they can't be trusted. This is a blessing in disguise. Somebody left you for dead. Stepchild could be involved. You could be a stepchild. Person you're dealing with could be a stepchild. Pretty little lie. So some people have been lying on you. Your spirit team is out here protecting you. Somebody's ulterior motives are being revealed. There's a power struggle here. Could be dealing with a control freak. Negative vibes, energy, or black magic is being sent towards you. There could be a Taurus here, or you could be a Taurus. You might be in the public eye. You're being seen. And somebody is trying to keep second guessing. They either want you to keep second guessing or they're second guessing. And somebody here may be trying to affect your solar plexus chakra, Mars and Sun. Willpower. Calming emotions, easing tension, low drive. So they may be trying to keep, like, if they're trying to affect your solar plexus, they might be trying to, like, literally slow you down. Again, you're getting too far ahead of these people. They're upset about it. Oh, well. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If I have time, I'll come back and do another one. Again, if this resonated for you or gave you clarity or confirmation of your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm. If you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, tips, donations, super thanks. I appreciate all of them, and I appreciate all of you. I love you guys. Until next time, take care. Bye.